What's going on, y'all? So we about to get this Married to Medicine review popping. I got some notes, so y'all see me pull my iPad up. It's just because I got my notes going on. You know, let me close this door because I be talking loud. But I feel like Married to Medicine is literally like the top best show that Bravo has out right now. Everybody be talking about, oh, well, they need to get the writer, they need to bring Nene back on Housewives of Atlanta. They be complaining about this show and that show on Bravo. But Married to Medicine is literally like the best show that they have. At least to me, I think so. So the reunion opens up. Contessa tries to fight or argue with Dr. Heavenly. I don't know why. I mean, I don't know. Contessa really serves no purpose this whole season outside of arguing with Dr. Heavenly. Like I said last episode, the ladies didn't even show up to Dr. Contessa's body contest thing that she has. So I don't even know. But they open up. Well, first we're gonna talk about who looked good. I like Quad always looks good. I think Dr. Heavenly looked really nice. Contessa looked a mess. Simone looked like what Simone be looking like. Anila looked pretty good if she was going to like prom or something or whatever. I guess she was trying to stay true to her Indian background or whatever. Who else? Dr. Jackie gave what Dr. Jackie always gives. I think that's it, right? Contessa, Dr. Heavenly, Jackie. Toya. Toya's hair and makeup was good. I just didn't know what the hell she had on. What did Toya have on? I don't even know. But anyways, they open up the reunion and they go to Quad. They start talking about Quad's life. Quad, the people have been accusing Quad of not having a storyline this season. And Quad owns up to that. She says, yeah, you guys are right. I don't have a storyline. I just kind of show my real life. And, I kind of have to agree with that a little bit in a way because I guess Quad has been just showing what's going on. She's got Mason. Her mom's live with her. But, the people are kind of like, so Quad, are you dating somebody? I don't know. Quad can't just be in that house by herself with Mason and them all the time because you can't tell me that her mama don't be keeping Mason. Does Quad mama work? I would imagine if she stayed with Quad that she did work, right? I don't know. I'm just saying. Toya, then they move on to Toya. And Toya said that she doesn't go into people's house and judging it. And she says that's what the other ladies do. To be quite honest, I think all the ladies do that to each other. They've been talking about each other's houses, each other's husbands and everything. And I'm kind of getting tired of all these reality TV stars. Oh, she was talking about me. Oh, she's so obsessed with me. I'm an obsession for her. Why you so bothered by me? And really, in all actuality, all of y'all do the same thing. And then y'all want to get mad at somebody who kind of like says something below the belt, but y'all get paid to do these kind of things. That's why they don't like Dr. Heavenly, I guess, because Dr. Heavenly hits below the belt and says things in a joking manner, and then they take it personal. But if it wasn't for Dr. Heavenly, if we got to be honest, whether you guys like her or not, if it was not for Dr. Heavenly, there wouldn't be a show. There would be no show if it wasn't for Dr. Heavenly. So, Toya and Quad start going back and forth with their thing they got going. I don't know what's going on with that, but Toya says that Quad wants Eugene. Toya, you act like you barely want Eugene, so why the hell would Toya want Eugene? I mean, why the hell would Quad want Eugene? You barely act like you want the fucking man. Luckily, he's a very submissive man, and they probably be role playing, and she probably be cussing that man the fuck out when they be having sex. But that's them folks' business. But Quad don't want that man. Chill out, Toya. And then Quad brings out the polygraph test and all this stuff to prove that she hasn't been sleeping with no married men or the men on the show because she just want to add a little razzle dazzle that she wasn't sleeping with nobody on the show. Okay, cool. She went and got the polygraph test. Do I think that Quad was sleeping with the married man? I don't know. all I'm gonna say is, and Dr. Heavenly tried to explain this later on in the show, but she couldn't really say that because she's in a group of married women. But basically, what Heavenly was trying to say was, well, I know Kawhi was talking about they both wrong because Quad was talking about Toya was cheating on Eugene, and then Toya started talking about Quad was sleeping with a married man, or Simone brought that into the group or whatever. But I think what Heavenly was trying to say was, well, it's a little different because, oh, excuse me, y'all, Toya's actually married. And she has children. So Heavenly was like, oh, well, Toya has Quad single. So basically what she was trying to say was Quad don't owe nobody nothing, even if she did fuck the man. But that's what I got from it. I don't know. I'm just telling you what I saw. You know, I pay attention to what people don't say more than what they do say. So, my thing is, what was we at? I don't, what is this thing going on with Toya and Quad? What is the underlying? I think what's going on, it seems like to me, Toya and Quad, because I think when Quad and it was married, everybody was married, and Toya was the only single, well, not single, that she was the only one that wasn't a doctor or anything like that, or didn't have a job for so long. Because remember, when Quad got divorced, and she went on to do Sister Circle or whatever, did that, I feel like that's kind of when her and Toya started being catty and really nasty towards each other, because I felt like the bottom line is these girls do not respect Toya because she doesn't work. You know, and Toya lives a lavish life, but I really think in all actuality, why do I keep calling Toya Quad and Quad Toya? Toya would love to live the life that Quad lives. I honestly don't think that Toya really wants to be married anymore. I could be wrong. Who the hell is calling me, child? I really don't think that. I think Toya wants to be married, but I think she wants to be married in a way that Eugene would be okay with her sleeping with somebody else or busting it wide open. Because based on the things that she says, Toya says these things, not us. And she be mad when she be saying stuff on camera and then the ladies perceive it as something else. But that's what you said, homegirl. We didn't say that. You said that, baby girl. So, then Heavenly kind of admits to starting the rumors or bringing the rumors back to the group. And then Toya asks the group why they didn't stand up for her. But once again, like I said, these ladies don't respect you. I don't know how Simone and Toya got to be so close, because Simone never respected her from day one. Jackie, of course, don't really. Jackie could take or leave everybody, honestly. Besides Heavenly, I think Toya. Why is my brain keep talking about Toya? But anyways, I think Jackie and Dr. Heavenly have a lot of similarities in the way that they think. Not personality-wise, but I do think in a way that Dr. Jackie is quiet. And I think sometimes Dr. Heavenly speaks on what Dr. Heavenly speaks on what Dr. Jackie is thinking. And I think that's why they become so close. Because they are two completely opposite people in life, but I just think that's where they clash. That's where they get along at. I'm sure they be on the phone talking about everybody and all these hoes. So then we get down to Heavenly. And Heavenly says that her and her sister are in a better place, which is good, because I've heard Heavenly talk on her YouTube and things that her and her sister aren't as close as her mom would have wanted. So it's good that, well, not good, but I guess it's fortunate, but it's still good. Unfortunately, the passing of their mom caused them to get closer. But some things, it be like that, especially in black families, because, you know. And then Jackie says that, yeah, they be fine until Heavenly be running her mouth. So then y'all know that's what Heavenly be doing. Heavenly is a mouthy person. Heavenly is just one of those people where you just got to take her or leave her. You either love her or you don't, because she's not going to change. I mean, it is what it is. And me personally, I would love a friend like Heavenly. You don't never have to wonder where she lies. She's going to tell you how she's feeling. She's going to make a joke out of your situation or whatever. If you don't want to be friends with that, don't be friends with her. But I also think it always comes from a place of love when it comes to Dr. Heavenly. Contessa. Contessa. That's what I'm saying about Contessa. I don't even know what to say about Contessa because did y'all notice that Contessa kept trying to insert herself into things that didn't have anything to do with her? And that's what I'm saying. She don't have no story. Nobody really cares about her. I don't even know what the hell she had on. She looking like from the Bling Bling video by BG and Young Money, and not Young Money. What was the group Little Wayne and the Cash Money? I just don't know what Contessa serves on this show anymore, like her or Scott. You know, sometimes because we cannot like the wife, but we may like the husband, and then they balance out. But I feel like neither one of them don't bring shit to this show. But anyways, we're gonna see if Contessa be back. But y'all notice Contessa was on the end, and usually when somebody on the end, their ass don't come back. So they get down to the part. This part one of this reunion was really dry. I think the next two, they're setting the reunions up now. Where part one is pretty boring. They get into the little small shit. Then part two and part three is where they build up. But they get into this Anila's house being robbed, and so then we found out that Anila's house was not only robbed once but twice. And so Andy asked, what have you guys thought about moving? And Anila was like, well, no, because this is my dream house. We moved here. So I feel like there was a little shade at Toya because she was like, no, this is actually my real dream house. So even though somebody broke in, I'm not ready to move. I'm sure she's added extra layers of security, but didn't they do that the first time? But then she said that they broke in the house and the people cut the power off, which then cut the cameras off. So me personally, I would have to move because that's a different violation of my security and privacy, and just I wouldn't feel safe. I wouldn't feel comfortable anymore because you just came in where I live and just violated my space. I just wouldn't feel safe anymore. So they get into that, and then see what I'm not understanding is they saying Anila accused Toya, Kawhi accused Toya, but no, they did not. They're only saying this stuff because Carrie said these things to these ladies. So my thing is, where is Carrie? Y'all had Carrie at the beginning of the season. All of a sudden, Carrie says this story, and Carrie's no longer around anymore, and her and Toya aren't friends anymore. Now, Carrie was on Dr. Heavenly's live once. Why am I so breathy tonight? But excuse me, Carrie was on Dr. Heavenly's live one time, and she explained that Toya did say that she knew that there was a hit out on Toya's house. Not Toya. That Toya had told her that there was a hit out on Anila's house. So I'm just not understanding that if Carrie said these things, then where is Carrie at tonight? Why is she not here? Why hasn't she been back? They choose to cut her out. It's almost given that Toya kind of told them, well, I'm a star here. I'm one of the main stars here. And if y'all let this girl come back and tell these lies on me or what she said, I'm not filming anymore. Because where's Carrie? It would have seemed to me that if you wanted to get to the bottom of the lies, then you would have brought Carrie because she's the one that told the story. So where is Carrie so we can get this story filled? Where's her lie detector test? Because if Toya did, and I don't understand why Carrie would just lie about something like that, why would she just bring that up? I don't feel like the woman are lying. I don't feel like Carrie was lying because you notice, if you notice when they keep saying that Carrie said these things, Toya never says no, she didn't. She never said that she didn't tell her that. She just keeps saying that they lying on her, that whatever. But it's just interesting that she's not saying that she didn't tell Carrie that. So my thing is, I just feel like Carrie should have been on this reunion when they brought up this Anila situation, and a lot, quote unquote, lies is being told because she's the missing gap. If she's the one that told the story or the lies that Toya saying she lied, then why is she not here? Because then if Carrie would have came on the show, then Toya would have had to explain herself of what was going on, because then it's given that Toya actually did know something about Anila's house being broken in, because I'm not understanding. Then Toya goes on to call Anila an asshole. And I'm like Dr. Heavenly. Dr. Heavenly is like, no, that ain't it. Because if it was being an asshole on this show, my house would have been broken into. And Anila don't even give asshole. So what is that? She's the sweetest, most softest person on this show. So what do you mean she's an asshole? I'm not understanding what you mean when you say she's an asshole. Like, what does that even mean? Oh, Anila's an asshole. So I don't know. Toya does look. I don't know. I'm confused as to why Carrie would just come out of the blue and tell these ladies that. And I know everybody was attacking Neela on social media saying that why would she say that about somebody black? But once again, she didn't. And I don't think she believed that Toya actually did that to her. And they were talking about, well, why would you go on vacation with Toya? Once again, she didn't believe it. She was told this information. So she probably let it go and was like, oh, no, Toya didn't have anything to do with it. I don't believe it because she knew. Toya is basically the reason why she's on this show, right? So why would she believe that? And then they had a close connection. So, I don't know. It's weird. It's really weird. Where we at? I just want to know who lying. I just really want to know who lying. And then on to this Anila blogging situation. So I guess the people send her furniture and then she promotes it so she gets promo deals for furniture. Never heard of that. I mean, as pretty as she is, I won't understand makeup and fashion line sending her stuff, but furniture, I guess. I don't know, because I don't know. Seemed like to me they were sending it to Toya since she always moving, right? And she could show off the furniture on the show, and then she could use that as promo since she always moving and she needs some more furniture, right? Right. That was pretty much it for the reunion. Seems like next week, Quad and Toya are still gonna go with it. Then I guess Contessa and Heavenly will have their little thing going on. I don't know. I'm really just disappointed in Contessa because I can't believe that she let this show actually get in the way of her and Heavenly's friendship. Because like I said, it's not like Heavenly has said these things and you just cut her off immediately. She has said these things. You came on a YouTube. You came back on her YouTube again. And then all of a sudden the camera started filming and then all of a sudden you're mad. I don't know. It's just weird energy to me that she would just be mad with her. She should have been mad with her from day one. But like I said, this is what I'm saying. She was matched because in the grand scheme of everything, if you really want to be honest about it, Heavenly was defending her friend, which was Contessa. Contessa was mad at Scott at the time, and Contessa went along with it because she was mad at Scott, so Heavenly was defending her, but now she's no longer mad at Scott, so now she wants to go against Heavenly. I mean, I guess. If that's what she wants to do, I guess, but it's just weird. Very, very freaking weird. I don't know. That's pretty much it. We'll be back for part 2. I did watch Potomac. Y'all drop down in these comments and let me know what's going on. So what do y'all think? Are you team Anila, or do you think Toya is lying? Do you think Quad actually it's a burping. Do you think Quad actually slept with the married man? For me, I don't know. She's single. But I guess what Simone was saying is the married man and his wife aren't on the show, and she's mad that she had to be brought up in this as a storyline on the show and it's causing. But anyways, I'm out of here. Drop down in these comments and let's discuss Toya. Do y'all think Toya is lying? Do you think Toya actually did know that it was a hit out on Neela's house? Do you think Quad slept with a married man? Do you like Contessa? Do you think Contessa should come back? No, we don't, but answer.